go.
Oh, yeah, go.
Are you where you just went, yeah? Sounds like Edward G. Robertson.
Yeah. It was intentional. I was a big fan of his.
Yeah.
You're the guy that shot my brother in the back? Yeah. Okay. We have a question?
And Mr. Shatner,
Thank God somebody's addressing me. I feel like a lump here.
I have a question about what I firmly believe is the finest work of your entire career.
Whoa.
Even counting Star Trek.
Whoa.
Do you have any great stories from the set of Incubus? It's a fantastic movie, no matter what language it's in.
You did that in a strange language.
We did it in Esperanto.
Esperanto. Can you speak Esperanto?
I can.
Speak some.
I have been. Esperanto was invented, I think, by George Bernard Shaw. Certainly it was, he had a hand in it. And it was designed to be the international language. It had Greek, German, Latin, I think, roots of the word, so that all the Romance languages and other languages applied to it would be, at least you'd be able to figure out what the person was saying. So it was going to be the international language. That was the big deal about Esperanto. And a guy, Stevens or something, he was a writer-producer, and he gave me a script called Incubus, and it was a very basic story about good and evil and devils and things like that. And I said, oh, you want me to play the good guy? That's really good. You got the money, and we go, and yeah, here we go. And we're going to do the movie. And a week or two before we were going to start the movie, he hands me a new script. English on one side, Esperanto on the other.
You had to learn the Esperanto? Or both?
Phonetically. I learned it from the English words, and then phonetically do the... I said, why would you want to do it in Esperanto? He said, there's 17 million people speak Esperanto. Every single one of them is going to come and see the movie. We'll have an audience of 17 million people. And it was true, that's what happened. There were 2 in Cincinnati and 5 in Chicago. It was wild. Nobody, he forgot that 17 million across the world, and most of them in Africa, would...
This person saw that.
Well, let me just, the funny...
Here's the person who saw the movie.
That's right. And he doesn't speak Esperanto. So we finished the movie in Esperanto, okay? And it's going to go to the Cannes Film Festival. So while they edit, they put subtitles in Italian on the thing. So now it's, the actors are speaking Esperanto. The subtitles are in Italian. Now what do I do? So they invite us to come and see the movie 6 months after we finished it. Well, I've long since forgotten what the movie is about. I don't remember what I said. So I go into the screening room, there's a large audience, and we're all looking at this movie, and I have no idea what it's about. I never understood the movie to begin with, let alone... That's my story.
Seriously, was the movie interesting? Was it a good movie?
No.
It was not well made?
No, the movie I did, it wasn't a good movie.
Well,
I'm looking for somebody again, y'all.
even great artists like you have been involved in lesser projects.
Yes. Why can't I be involved in a major project that's like singular? Like I'll do one every 10 years. Like what? What is it?
Priceline.
Priceline.
Or more politically, Priceline is a very fine product.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait just a minute. Wait, we're on to something here.
We're on to something. Okay. Let's get Shatner. We're on to something.
No. On the contrary. On the contrary. I've seen your Priceline commercials. They are unavoidable. And I don't mean that I would. That
You're
I would
eating
watch
up with
it.
jealousy, aren't you?
I mean, if you no. If you watch TV, I'm talking here.
He's got this regular job on the price line. I want one. But no.
If one watches TV, one sees Priceline commercials.
Okay.
And I happen to think they're very good. They are. So, what am I sensing here? What am I sensing here that's negative or about animosity? What's that all about?
From her?
I don't know.
From him?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Are you happy with the Priceline commercials?
Absolutely. First of all, great company. Yeah. They're very generous. They're very product, funny. 11.
Yeah, it's like,
right.
But somebody here
People
says
are eaten up with jealousy that I have this
is that what
wonderful company.
Jealousy?
Yeah, jealousy.
Really?
Just pure jealousy.
How do you feel about the competition, like Travelocity, for example? No comment? I'm not suggesting anything. I'm really just asking.
They're nothing compared to Priceline.
Okay. I thought I saw some strange animosity happen. Was this young, whoever this person was, mentioned Priceline, and you made a gesture.
I didn't. I was going to scratch my face.
Okay. No, I really think the Priceline commercials are very good. You're very wonderful on them. You are bold and brave and theatrical and funny, and there's no laughing matter. That one, I think, is terrific. And your work on Boston Legal is exemplary.
Thank you. And your books
You do a
are
great
wonderful.
job on Raw Nerve. You're doing some more of those?
Yeah.
How many more? Hey!
I haven't told you.
No.
You are in for a thrill. Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, God.
And wait a minute, the head of Hustler, Larry Flint. Rush Limbaugh and Larry Flint, I interviewed on the same day, hours apart, for 2 hours.
Fantastic.
Isn't it unbelievable?
Why is this thrilling for me? That's what I want.
Well, I knew you'd share my joy. I interviewed both those guys on the same day for Raw Nerve.
I bet you had a great time.
I had the best time.
Yeah.
It was incredible to interview the most conservative, who turns out to be like a bright, brilliant mind. I was there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Much of the stuff he does is for audience purposes, to garner ratings.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 15 hours a week to fill.
Yeah.
He fills it with anything he can think of.
We're going to get attention. To get your attention.
And Larry Flynn
Yeah.
turns out to be this guy with a soul inside. He's tormented and tortured. And I got to interview them and touch. I had both of them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So Raw Nerve is like the kind of thing that you and I are doing right now.
This stuff is going to be on the air pretty soon?
Yeah, it'll be on this fall.
That's great. I think that's really wonderful. You don't go around telling people how wonderful it was to have me on the show, do you?
I do.
Do you? Yeah.
Actually, it was wonderful to have you on.
You remember I did the show?
No, Leonard, you were wonderful, and you told us a
I had to
story.
work to get a compliment here.
You told us a story that you told me you hadn't thought of in years.
Which was?
The leather shoe and the whole thing.
My grandfather worked in leather, and whenever I would come home for a visit after months away, the first thing he would check to see how I was doing, to see what the leather
He put his hand in your
on
shoe.
my shoes.
Yeah. It was the most delightful,
Yeah.
insightful story.
That was his way of checking to see how well I was doing.
Yes, if your heels were run down or your soles were. It was a great story that you hadn't told to yourself even in a long time. That was great. That was wrong.
Larry Flint and Rush Limbaugh.
I know.
Two extreme-
Rush Limbaugh came all the way from Florida to do the interview.
Wow.
And Larry Flint, head of this incredible publishing empire, also came to the set to do it. It was, why don't you put it on a sandwich board and walk by?